which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone,
Morning.
call the meeting to order, looking for approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion.
I would like to actually make a change, I believe. 20 or 17, because I think those are duplicates. Let's delete 20.
Okay,
I will second that motion now.
we have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes from December 29th, 2025, way back last year.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. They look pretty good to me. They're
There's a second.
I'll second.
We have a motion, 2 seconds. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. New business, appoint temporary chairperson.
I'll make a motion point. That Johnson, temporary chairman.
I'll second.
There's a motion, a second for Scott Johnson to be temporary chair. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2, appoint permanent chairperson. I'd like to make a motion for Gene Miners for calendar year 2026.
I'll second that.
We have a motion, a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Congratulations.
Congrats, yes.
Get it, Gene and Scott. I want to take 1 second and thank you for the last year. You've done a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
Hopefully that we can continue to resolve some of the issues we have and keep moving forward aggressively. And I think we can all ask at the best interest of that in town. Okay, next thing we'll have is appoint vice chair, and I'll make a motion that we appoint Scott Johnson for vice chair.
I'll second that.
Then moved in second. Is there any further discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Turn my mic on first. Okay, next we have is adopt a resolution regarding special moving permits.
Nothing's changed on us. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. What's that? Oh, that's the resolution. That's right.
Yes.
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 Okay. Next we have is adopt a resolution regarding the fixed charges for the county.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay, next we have is adopt a resolution regarding the destruction of record.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay, next we have is a resolution naming official county newspapers, and those are the 3 that we have currently.
See no trouble. I'll make a motion to that.
Those are currently,
Carroll Daily Times, Herald, Manning Monitor, and Coon Rapids Enterprise.
sorry.
Bless you.
I know you was trying to get that out. So
Yeah.
fine.
Sorry about that.
Was there a second? I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and second. Any further discussion? Not all those, or no, wait, roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Minus.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next we have is the approval of the 2026 holiday schedule.
We'll see Martin Luther King Day on.
I was just gonna mention that, Mr. McRae.
My
That
bad.
means we'll have a meeting
Means one
on,
meeting on.
on January 19th.
My schedule.
It was discussed last year if we did that to line up with the courts upstairs, but yeah. I'll make a motion to approve as New Year's Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and second. Any further discussion? Okay, if not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Contrary, motion carried. Okay, next we have is appoint Board of Health members, or a member. And I think the seat that's available is Michelle Heim, and she's still gonna take it yet?
No, Dr. Michelle Heim is done and it's Doc Svensson.
Yep, that's what you said last week.
Okay,
Yes, SVVENSON or EN?
I think it's just as,
ON on the end. Right, that's VENSON, I think.
Yeah, it's close. I'll find out.
Okay.
okay, so there's been a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Okay, next we have is appoint Carroll County Ambulance Board Service members. And there's, I think, three of those.
Three, yeah.
And-
It's Julie Peavy. It's been vacant for 7-8 months. The ambulance board hasn't met.
I know, but
Been a long time.
we should get somebody to fill this. So the other two that are up is Tanya Benami and Dr. Michael Slattery. I think they plan on being on it yet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think,
yeah, Mike Slattery.
yeah, I think we just need to worry about filling the vacant one and the other ones continue on
Okay, so you made a motion to that.
to keep it as is. Yes.
Okay,
I'll second.
we'll move to second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Point County Civil Service. With the Jeff Sharfen camp. We think we can reappoint him. Your motion to that effect?
Almost.
There's a second.
A second.
Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary. Motion carried. Okay, next, we have is the weed commissioner. And that we will hold off for now because he is interviewing for someone for that.
Correct. He has some of them haven't completed the school yet.
So we're gonna table that at this time.
And according to Zach, by law, I think we've got until March 31st to fill that spot.
Next is appoint zoning administrator, which is in Sarah Hollow.
I'll make a motion to keep it the same.
Okay, so moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Next is we have the Point County Zoning Commissioners. And that would, currently there's Janelle Lynn Schreck, Bill Benami, Kelly Foley, Jacob Johnson, and Jason Klein, and I assume they would all. like
I've
to
heard
be
nothing
appointed.
different. I'll make a motion to keep the same.
Second, any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary. Motion carried. Next, we have his appointment of Carroll County Board of Adjustment, one member, and that is Tracy Unkin. That's up for reappointment, and I think Tracy just got on. I think he wouldn't mind being on again.
Correct. I've heard nothing, and Sarah would, I
No.
think, notified
I'll
them.
make a motion to
Okay.
approve that.
The motion's been made. And second, any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Next is appointment to the Carroll County Solid Waste Commission, and that is currently Scott Johnson. And make a motion that he be reappointed.
You want that?
Second.
You don't ever want that one.
Uh,
It's been moved to second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Next we have is appointment to Western Iowa Tourism Board, and Scott has reached out to Jason Christensen And Scott would like to be on that board, and Jason has agreed to that effect.
Correct.
So I will make a motion to that effect.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Next was the appointment to Region 12 Council of Governments Executive Board. And Stephanie Hausman has been that, and you still want it? Okay,
If you ever want to get rid of that, I'll take it.
is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
I'll second. Keep Stephanie.
okay, it's been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Next, we have the appointment of two members of Region 12 Council of Governments Policy Council, and that is Mark McCray and Scott Johnson.
Do you want back on that, Mike?
Uh,
Yeah, no, I'll take it, but at one time okay.
Is there a motion to that effect then, the two, Mark and Scott?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, then we'll go to number 21, appoint Nice Township trustee. That is currently Doug Clune. I have not heard any different as we want anything different than that.
I'll make a
Wait,
motion.
am I right on that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Doug Clune, you make the motion.
I'll make a
okay?
motion to
Okay.
keep Doug on there.
I'll second.
Been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Next, we have the appoint Maple River Township trustee, and you want to table that for this time, right?
Correct. Could reach out to a couple people with numbers.
Okay. Next, we have is the appointment of Pleasant Valley Township trustee, and Don Grossman is up for reappointment. And I have not heard anything different there that I assume he will take it. Yep. There a motion to that effect? Doug Grossman.
Don.
Or
Don
Don
Grossman.
Grossman. Geez, I can't even read this morning. My morning started out or.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, it's been moved. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, it's been second twice. And all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Okay, next we have is appointment of Rosedale Township trustee, and that is Dale Behrens. And I have not heard the difference there, and I will make a motion that he be reappointed.
I'll second.
Okay, then we have is the Carroll County Condemnation Compensation Commissioners, and I went through this, and I think they're all currently good, except for the one in the city and county property owners. Carol Likes, which passed away just here lately. And I do have a replacement for her, and that is Mary Colhorse out at 104 Stanwood Street, Arcadia, Iowa. And I would make a motion to that effect. And that would include that motion, the rest of the state. You second it?
Yeah.
It's been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Aye.
Got it.
104 Stan.
104 Stanwood Street in Arcadia.
Is he going too fast for you today?
We better slow down.
You're flying, bud.
Well, this is. I mean. Okay, next we have is the chairman to make committee assignments. I really do not plan on changing anything here, so I'll just go down this list for Mark McCray.
You don't want to give me. Oh, yes, I
I know you want that.
do. I do have a question though. Are we gonna go through everybody's personal list?
Yeah. Okay. Mark McCray, Region 12 Council, Government Policy Council, which just approved. Carroll County Joint 911 Service Board, Carroll County Emergency Management Commission, Region 12 Council of Government DCAT Committee, Region 5 Hazmat, Carroll Area Child Care Center Board, Safety Committee, and as an alternate to Second Judicial District, alternate to Middle South Raccoon River Watershed Management Authority, alternate to North Raccoon Water Management Coalition Governance Board, and alternate to East and West Nishnabotna Watershed Coalition. And also the 2080 agreement, environmental health services between Carroll and Crawford County review team. Eugene Miners, voting member of Cherokee Detention Center, new opportunities. Rolling Hills, that was, you know what? Let's leave that on there. We may be involved in an audit yet. Otherwise, this is going to be done. The only thing would be if there's an audit, the audit comes up, we might have to get together. So I'll leave it on a Rolling Hills Community Service Region. Alternate to landfill and solid waste, Carroll County Growth Partnership Board, Mount Carmel Maple River Sewer Systems. And then for Scott Johnson, Carroll County Landfill and Solid Waste Commission. The Ambulance Board is a non-voting member. Second Judicial District, Region 12 Council of Governments Policy Council, RSVP Board, Carroll County Growth Partnership Board, General Assistance Audit Team, alternate to Carroll County Joint 911 Service Board, alternate to Carroll County Emergency Management Commission. Mike
You
Anderson.
had Western Iowa Tourism.
Oh,
You
and
had
well,
Western
and
Iowa
yeah,
Tourism.
Western Iowa Tourism, yeah. Okay. Mike Anderson, Board of Health, Conservation Board is non-voting member, Mount Carmel Maple River Sewer Systems, Hungry Canyons, LHDCA Board, Lost Hills Development and Conservation Authority, Middle South Raccoon River Watershed Management Authority, North Raccoon River Watershed Management Coalition Governance Board, East and West Nishnabotna Watershed Coalition, 28E Environmental Health Services between Carroll and Crawford County Review Team, Stephanie Hausman, Wesco.
So it's one of, they changed their meetings to, at noon on Mondays. It'll never, I can Zoom if you guys are fine with that. We make no financial decisions. So it's more of a just keeping informed. We don't give any money, that's what I mean. So I'll stay on it as long as you guys are okay that I won't personally be there a lot of the times, but I can Zoom.
Well, as long as Zoom,
There really actually isn't a reason for us to have a representative on that board, but I do truly enjoy being on that board.
I think the reason we are on that board is because we did at one time make a financial contribution to that.
And they used to have contiguous county supervisors, but they no longer have to have that. But I do enjoy being on that board, so I'll continue to serve if you guys are okay with me being via Zoom.
Well, and
My
I think-
DCAT's all Zoom, so I don't have a problem with that.
You know, there's a lot of them are Zooming anymore to make quorum, just to make quorum, so I have no problem with that. Okay, so Wesco, Region 12 Council of Governments Executive Council, alternate to Rolling,
We should delete that.
yeah, because that is, there's gonna be, if there's gonna be a meeting, it's gonna be one time,
Yeah.
so we'll delete that. Alternate to Cherokee Detention Center, alternate to New Opportunities, General Assistance Audit Team, and Ambulance Board non-voting member.
Now, the last thing I want to ask you guys, so come February when I'm out in Washington DC, do we want to add NACO to my list or not? I'm not technically a member yet.
That's not actually
It's more like ISAC.
yeah, more of a,
I
it's
think.
like when I was on ISAC, but we didn't add that on. I think that's something that just you do as a representative by just being bonded. Okay,
Gina, I'd like to, under you, put that you're a member of the executive board under CCGP.
okay, yeah, that's true too.
And then Mark, DCAT, did that officially go bye-bye yet? Okay.
Is it going to?
Possibly, also funding, all the funding they're doing throughout the state of
Mhm.
Iowa possibly could combine into a different.
Okay, where was I at? I'm on Stephanie was at alternate New Opportunities, General Assistance Audit Team, and Ambulance Board non-voting member. The ambulance, the union negotiation team, which is just the ambulance right now, is Mark McCray and Mike Anderson. Will continue then.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, is there a motion then to accept those?
Yeah, as stated, yep.
It's been moved and second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Next we have is adopt the resolution 2026-001, the first resolution of the year for construction evaluation. And this is the resolution that we adopt so that we can participate in these hog confinement operations that are built, master matrix.
Matrix, yeah.
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution 2026-001.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay. Next we have is that we did all receive the receipt of the ambulance union proposal. And at this time, all we do is have a motion to acknowledge the receipt of that.
I'll acknowledge receipt.
Is there a second to that? Okay, it's been moved and second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Right.
Next we have is a approval of plat, which is in Eden Township for Rick Schultes in section 36.
That looked okay to me. I looked it up on the plat. I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay,
I'll second.
then moved and second. Any further discussion? All right. Now we'll go to item number 30. Discuss board agenda process. And it is something that you heard about.
Well, Courtney and I talked about, it would be nice to have all department heads, elected officials to have their information to Courtney by noon on Thursday, so she can put the agenda out. I mean, it's up to us when I don't want to say it's not a deadline, correct, Courtney?
It'd be a deadline.
Exactly. Correct.
Would it be easier to move the meeting to Tuesday? Just a thought.
One of the reasons we didn't go to Tuesday is because of elections.
Yeah, she's not in favor of that.
Okay, no, I just thought it,
We voted on it
Just
several
a
years
thought.
ago, 5 years ago, but
just a thought. That way they would have rocked their world, but that's, I don't care either way.
They voted on before I started.
Yeah.
You guys did.
I would say
and-
if we do move it to a Tuesday, let's do it this way first, see if this works out, like having everything
Okay.
by a Thursday, and if we decide we want to move to a Tuesday, we can do that the next step if this doesn't work.
I'm okay either way. I just was thrown out there with it.
I
Have
think-
to,
Purpose is this is so it gives us more time before the meeting.
Yep.
That ain't all over the weekend.
yeah,
That's why I wanted to do it on, that's why I brought it up a couple years ago, I wanted to do it on Tuesday, because you get your information by noon on Friday, and that gives you no time to meet with anybody.
Yeah. And I'm not against it.
On Monday morning, you wanna make a big decision, that just so.
So hopefully,
it's
if we
a
don't move the
step in
meeting,
the right direction.
we'd get our information Thursday. So if you do have big questions, we could have Thursday afternoon and
Friday to
Friday.
go speak with department heads or whoever.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
not,
make a motion to go ahead and do it have the agenda due out by
What
Thursday
time?
noon.
Noon on Thursday?
Yeah.
I'll second that.
okay, it's been moved and second. Any further discussion? Not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried.
If everybody has their,
People that are bringing guns in on Friday, you know what I mean?
isn't their deadline supposed to be Thursday also? I think it'll have to wait till the next bill or else. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, hopefully
I will.
today you can send out an email that says the Board of Supervisors would like the agenda out on Thursdays, please. This affects every department. Have your stuff, whether it's a plat, whether it's a building permit,
Or a bill.
bill.
Or a bill.
The only thing is, I
You-
mean, if we have a bunch of people bring in claims noon on Thursday, those packet, we could get everything out except for like.
Well, then tell them
Well,
tell them it's Wednesday at 4. And I gotta put the agenda together by noon on Thursday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're putting you on a crunch too then.
It doesn't really matter if it's school.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. But yeah, by putting we're saying we didn't have agenda out at noon, which means if you have stuff, you should bring it in a day prior, at least to you,
Exactly.
you know what I
I
mean?
think people would have enough organizational skills that they would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, any more discussion on that? Okay, then
It
we'll,
works.
yeah. Next we'll go to discuss department head responsibilities.
This was something when I was chair that I thought of as far as we have 4 direct reports. And not that we have to approve their vacation, but I think we need to be informed, whether it be a simple meeting invite or what, and what the list, the way I came up with it was, so if somebody's gonna be gone for a week, bereavement or whatever, that they notify. So if somebody needs to get a hold of ambulance director, I think that Mike should be the one that we contact. So we all know who reports to who. So if you can't get a hold of Jamie, you can call Mike and say, Mike, is Jamie out this week? And he'll say, yeah, I got an email from him. And then I was thinking P and Z for Stephanie. I don't think the chair needs anything because there's only 4 of them. The engineer would be Mark and IT would be me. It's just not, we can switch them up. This was before Gene was chair.
I'm okay with that.
You have should, or do you want, I don't care, but do you want ambulance? You guys, you kind of get contacts now, right?
That would be the only one that I would maybe question.
You wanna
because we
switch?
get the
See, I
emails.
was thinking because we weren't on the board.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm on.
It would be better as far, and it's just to get as simple as sending a meeting invite saying, I'm gonna be gone this week.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that way, you know.
Okay. I'm
So
okay
if
with it.
people
I'm just-
can't get a hold of Jamie, they know, hey, Mike would be the one. They don't need to send it to all 5 of us. It's not necessarily an approval process. It's more of a notification process.
Yeah.
So Zach would email me and say, Mark,
I'm off half day today
Half day today.
for
Yep, yep.
state soccer or
Whatever, yeah.
whatever.
And I think this should be, we don't want to know every time they got a doctor's appointment or nothing like that.
No, I'd say
Let's
half day.
half day or something. If they're gonna be gone over a half day, they need to report to
Exactly.
their person that they're
Yep.
assigned to. And I think it's a good way to, it's, I know there's times I call them, well, I wonder where they're at. you know?
Exactly.
Cause we have no way of knowing.
And I want to make this clear too. Those are 4 direct reports to the board of supervisors. Elected officials do not report to the board of supervisors. They are elected, so they report to.
It's just IT, engineer, P and Z, and ambulance. And then each one of us, other than Gene, can reach out to our person today and say, hey, when you're gonna be gone this year, just send me a quick. The meeting invites the way I like to do it. And then that way it's in their calendar. They accept it. Or then you, Stephanie, would accept it, or Mike, you would accept it. Then it's in your calendar and you can look back and say, oh yeah, Jamie was gonna be gone this week. So I don't know that we need a motion or anything. It's just gonna be a little more oversight from the Board of Supervisors.
Oh, I don't think that hurt to have a motion.
Okay,
Put some kind of fluid light in.
so I'll make a motion then. Ambulance director reports to Mike Anderson, not reports to, notifies Mike Anderson. P and Z is Stephanie, the engineer is Mark, IT is Scott. Gene, you have none.
Thank you.
There's, how much those there's that?
I'll make the motion.
I made it.
Okay, it's been moved in second. Any further discussion? Not? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Okay, committee reports.
I can go. The only thing I had this week is newspaper and radio on Monday. That's it.
And you reached out to somebody for one of those trustees.
Yeah, I worked on that. Thanks to Gene. Me. Good old Gene.
If you want to go ahead.
Last week, I didn't have any official meetings. And this coming week, besides meeting today, I didn't have anything.
And we meet Monday.
It's Friday, yeah, so keep it, yeah. Yeah.
Last week, you have newspaper radio today.
Yeah,
Last week, Tuesday was Access DC trip with CCGP. Tentative date is March 17th to 20th. Deputy Kretzinger, Chief Deputy, called me about concerns on 180th and Kitty Hawk, and we've been through this before.
T intersection?
Yep. Another truck went off Sunday night and
180th and Kitty.
It's out north of Quants. It's. the same
people
area.
coming from like Carroll High
Oh, yeah,
School
they
don't
went-
make the corner and drop off the box culvert.
What's
Um, we can't control distracted driving by road signs. And so anyway, Kretzinger, I'll get to it in a second.
Okay.
And then I did go to the meet and greet with, on also Tuesday, gubernatorial candidate Adam Stein at the winery. Wednesday, we did a site visit with Kretzinger and Zach Engineer at 180th Kitty Hawk. Everything appears to be properly marked. So John printed out the last 5 accident reports. The neighbors around there are complaining. And there, I don't want to say is or isn't a common denominator, but everything is clearly marked. I mean, it's, but you can't stop somebody who is not paying attention to road conditions, even
Yeah.
though road conditions last Sunday night were not unfavorable. I don't think any of them have been. So Zach is going to check a couple more things. I don't know if it'll end up going toward cables across there, because where the box culvert quits is where the drop starts. I mean, there is no shoulder, there's nothing there. And but 3 years ago, we went out there because one of the neighbors had called and complained he was tired of pulling people out of.
This one came off 180th, right? It went straight down. It wasn't going up and down Kitty Hawk, right?
I think,
The way it looked.
yeah, I'm not sure. There's been different ways they've
Yeah.
done it, yeah.
Okay, what's that?
Another one was, I think somebody was trying to take the back way to Walmart.
Yeah.
Turned at John Deere at 180th, took 180th down. You gotta slow down for those curves anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't make the curve, dropped off. Some have been daytime, some have been nighttime.
Yeah.
So, reflectors are one of the things that perhaps, and then there, again, there's no trees hanging over the signs that warn you. I don't think any of them were people from out of county where they were unfamiliar with the roads. But, it's just something we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went by it yesterday and my wife and I drove by just for that because Amy was talking to me about
Yeah.
it and I don't think wrong with it at all, to be honest with you.
There
You
isn't.
Pay
but-
attention to
yeah.
what you're doing.
So then on Wednesday, we were out there brainstorming. So I spent time with Courtney talking about the fiscal year's 27 budget, including our reserves and loss balance. And I would like to suggest we do an informal workshop as a board before we meet on January 20th. We could do it after any meeting or at the end of a meeting. I mean, it can be a live session, but where you went over all the numbers and it was kind of too late to add it to today. Next week, which starts at the end of the day, tomorrow, I'm going to Manning, where they're swearing in an Army colonel. Harvey Dale's son wanted to do it. You get to pick what town you're doing it, and that's kind of a big deal, I guess. That's all I have.
Okay. This last week, I basically, I did my 3 BNRE visits for CCGP. One was in Arcadia, one was in Templeton, and the other one was in Carroll. Got them completed and we'll return them in today. And then I worked on getting people or find the person for the condemnation board. And kind of went over budget stuff again, spent a lot of time on that. So that's all I got until we meet Monday morning, so I don't have anything between now and then at this time.
Pretty much going on. Last week at all, today I did a radio interview with Nathan and Maggie Polly on our opioid settlement funding, how it's all going, and trying to reach out and see if we can get some more people on board. We got a lot of money to spend and we haven't had a lot of applications. Next week, and then after I'm at the meeting, I'm going to meet with Zach Anderson. He wants to go over some stuff for the budget for this before he meets with him on Monday. And then next week we have our quarterly opioid meeting where we get our board members together. We've got a couple of applications we'll approve, and then we'll probably approve the money for the opioid speaker we have coming in March. So other than that, that's all I have going on for now.
Are the applications high dollar ones or?
No, not
Okay.
much. No, one from the ambulance, and I can't think what the other was
Gotcha.
from there.
And I don't think I need to, I mean, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. We don't spend money just because we have the money. Make sure it's going, and you guys. have done a
Absolutely,
phenomenal
but
job.
absolutely, but I thought we'd get some applications. This isn't taxpayer money, so I mean, so it's not costing the taxpayer anything for this money, and I just wish we'd get some more applications for it. And
Right.
we've got a very good board because at the last one, as you noticed, ambulance service, We actually were gonna pay the whole thing, and the guy said, no, this doesn't meet the criteria, which is great. We got a very good diverse board, and so we ended up paying, as a county, which we're gonna have to pay for anyway, paid half of his Sky Pack that he had ordered. So, no, we got a good board. It's not just gonna, money's not gonna go to waste, and we're not just gonna spend it foolishly, but I wish we'd get more applications to spend the money.
Okay, Courtney, what we got for Monday?
We all got an email on it, the $500 thing. I just
Yeah.
thought this was back
Oh,
when I was
yeah.
chair, as far as we need to decide as a board, is this something we want to support or not?
Okay. So you think we should sometime still have a deal with our for amount of our dollars and funds we have available and before our budget?
I
meeting?
think so. It was nice. I mean, it was, she ran the worst case scenario of everything that's been presented so far, and she's got some rough numbers. I just think it'd be nice if the whole board heard it before the 20th when we decide.
I would agree. I would
Yeah.
agree. That's a great idea.
I was gonna say, I sat with her for probably an hour roughly, just to go over it. It did, but I think we all five need to hear it in an open forum.
Yeah, it's on Monday after we get done, if you're okay with that,
Okay, and I can amend it.
and kind of just do a rough.
That's what
overview.
kind of what I was thinking about doing is,
Monday the fifth.
we don't, there's really not that much on Monday's agenda.
No, but secondary roads does take a little bit.
I
to get
know,
through.
but you know,
We can still,
we don't have to be out here in 40 minutes like we always.
Right.
sometimes.
Right.
Courtney, I'm okay with Monday if you are.
Yeah.
And then maybe we could use the document cam, not to make you stand there, but I mean, so we could go through the lines. Or we could put the paper up there and you could sit, yeah.
All right, let's, once you amend it, so, okay? Any comments from those in attendance? And I do appreciate the board's support of me, so we'll do the best we can.
Congratulations, bud.
So,
Got to bring notes.
Next
then,
week you
right?
can sit here.
yeah,
Here's the Ben chair.
5.
yeah.
He was chair first year I came on.
Okay.
When he would zoom in and you could see a ceiling fan in his head
Yeah, I,
during COVID.
that's right.
I'll make a motion to
That's
adjourn.
shorts on.
I'll second.
It's been moved second to adjourn. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion